very kind.
Very hardworking.
He kind of has that mentality like anything you can do, I can do better.
Mason Madden!
Passionate about hockey.
If there's a gift that hockey gives, it's the opportunity to get back up again. And know that your community is there.
1, 2, 3, go!
When he injured his leg, he continued to play hockey on it for 3 months because he didn't want to let his team down.
He kept telling us, you know, there's something wrong, like it's not getting better.
Hi, my name is Mason Madden, and this is my rehabilitation journey. I got very malnourished, so my doctor admitted me to the hospital. They got me a MRI, and they instantly found a tumor in my spine.
When we met, it was close to a year into the development of his symptoms. What stuck out to me was the fact that even though he had been sick for a while, he had had a period of time recently where symptoms were getting worse.
They immediately whisked him away to emergency surgery.
So Mason has a spinal ependymoma that is located in and around the spine.
His tumor was just so large that when they took it out, his coverings of his spine weren't normal.
For the first month, he struggled. He didn't just have one surgery, he had multiple surgeries. And I had to ask the family to trust me that he was going to get better.
They, I think, were very cautious in making sure that he was medically stable before we came back for the third time.
We know that for Mason that this time period after his surgical resection was such an important time for him to recover ability. I feel so much gratitude for Mary Freebed's ability to really tackle that.
Now just do your walk on your knees. Mason's background in hockey, playing at an elite club level, he understood that, like, okay, to be better than just, you know, what the recreation league requires, I have to put in extra time, I have to put in extra energy. Are you gonna be ready to play the goalie?
Through occupational therapy, he's kind of learned all the life skills that he needs to survive outside of the hospital setting.
You know, I'd show him one thing for how to help get himself dressed, and the next day walk in and he'd be like, I got myself dressed this morning. Awesome, now we can move on to something different.
It's cool to see how much progress he makes. 3 weeks ago, he was not able to walk at all.
It's been pretty cool trying to walk. And I got to go upstairs and do the zero gravity machine.
It's kind of like when your baby takes the first step again, you know, and you watch it and it's like, oh my gosh, like he's doing it.
The hardest part of Mason's situation is he's an incomplete spinal cord injury. We expect motor return, right? We expect some of those muscles to sort of come back online, but we don't know how much and we don't know where and when.
Are you kidding? I'm not even helping you.
He constantly asks the physical therapist, like, when do I get to try sled hockey? When do I get to try sled hockey?
Him and I practiced on the sled. We knew what it was like. We practiced the transfers.
Exactly.
And then he got to go there and try it on the real ice.
It was fun because that was the first time out of the hospital somewhere else.
Mason had a huge support behind him, all different kind of people, and I think that plays a huge role in people's recovery. You know, his hockey family coming in after winning, you know, their championship game.
Fresh off their regional championship win against Byron Center, the Grandville varsity hockey team stopped by the hospital to visit 11-year-old Mason Madden.
You see how it just galvanizes a community, and then you recognize that galvanization isn't about the wins and the losses. It's really the wins for the Masons, right? Out of that, it pulls us all together. That's community. I think what we've got going with Mary Freebed and Helen DeVos, it's such a unique opportunity.
Graduation, I think it ends up being emotional because it is sort of this culmination of all of the hard work and all of, you know, the struggles, all of the triumphs.
Since I love Mary Freebed, I feel like I got like really strong, and I've been increasing on my progress of walking. I've been doing sled hockey. In sled hockey, like the speed. I've scored 4 goals so far. I just started tennis, and I've also done rock climbing.
I talk about him as Mighty Mason for his strength of spirit and his physical strength, and I hope he remembers that because it's going to take him places.
The sky's the limit for him, really. I mean, he's an aspiring pilot. I think he's gonna do whatever he sets his mind to.
I'm incredibly proud.
Yeah.
Just watching him and, you know, seeing the huge gains, you know, that he's made.
I can genuinely say that he's my hero.
Yeah.
Mason Madden.